guys, today I'm gonna discuss about important thing. How you're gonna brief any agency or a freelancer for any kind of website design project. So suppose you need a website and you don't know from where to start. These are the mistakes which you make when you go for a website design project. So beginning of the search of a web design companies without a clear plan. So your project brief should be in place, and while creating the brief, you will get an idea your project should cost, and how you should what kind of mindset you have when you are preparing going for an agency. Because if you go for this first project without having a clear plan, you will get totally confused. Someone will give you rates starting from $3 per hour. Someone will give you $300 per hour, and you won't be having any clue. Like, okay, should I go with a very low cost company or a high cost company or somewhere in middle or whatever? So you should first know what your requirements are. Once you have created a brief, you will understand whether this particular project is under your budget, or whether you are planning to spend this kind of money if you are outsourcing it or not. If you're not outsourcing, is there plenty of options which you can do DIY, do it yourself. So first thing first, which you always do is register your website name, or at least define the name on around which you need to register, or brand name or whatever. Once you've done that, you have to identify the category and the industry of the website. What should be the color coordination? What should be the theme? What kind of website you are going to make? Objective of the website should be very clear. Because in a restaurant industry, some websites they just want to show the corporate information, and they will give you the reference points and they will show their menu, but they are not going to sell. They are not going to go and create a complete ordering system. But there are companies who want to create their own e-commerce websites where people can go and order. So this is for a restaurant, and you could have any kind of service, any kind of thing which you want to sell. You want to have a payment gateway or whatever. Understand how your website should look like. Now, don't go and directly jump over to your competitors and see and what. First, you need to understand what you need on your website. You can obviously take an help for exposure, but everyone's requirement is different. Like, say you went to a competitor's website and you saw multiple tabs out there, and they are professional, they are much ahead from you, and that particular website would have been a result of 5 years of optimization and data analysis and all. So maybe they have 20 menu items and you don't need all of them. So you need to first understand what kind of information on the first prima facie you want people to see. So on a standard platform, these are 4, 5, 6 pages which people want to show on an information website, which is home, about us, services, testimonials, media, contact us. And this is a 5 to 6 pager website in which you need to define the sections. So whenever a website is made, it is made in sections. So the first screen is for first section, second screen is second section. You can understand it by taking any example. Like, I'll open any website like coke.com. I'm just taking a random example to make you understand. So this first screen which you are seeing is the first section of the website. The moment you scroll down, this is the second section of the website. So website is made in a modular form. So you take the menu which is the home page. So home menu, this is the first section. Then this is the second section. It is defined on the scroll and the screen size. And this is the third section. Then this is the fourth section. And in this, they further divide it in tabular format in squares, how many elements you want to be in the second section, in the third section, because your website has to be optimized for mobile also. So the more less clutter it has in every section, the easy it is to show it on mobile. So this is how a website is designed. So if you can define your sections also, like say in the home page you want 4 sections to display this kind of information, it will take some time. It is not a very long project, but if you will if you will indulge, and if you will spend like 2 to 3 hours, you will obviously make out what exactly has to be done. Then about us, company information, product information, services and products. You would be having multiple sections in mind. What you want to, if it's an education platform, what kind of training sessions you are giving. If it is, say, automobile company, what kind of cars you are selling. It could be hatchback, it could be sedan, whatever. So point is, like, and then the testimonial section. Some guys or some companies want to integrate testimonial in each of the page. Some are. But the point is, whatever you want to do, that would be decided later. First, you need to understand the structure of all the components which you want to show on the website. After that, the most important thing is cost of the website. Okay, I'm going for a very small business, maybe single person business, or maybe 4 5 people, 10 people, those kind of. So I'm discussing the cost like that only. So a decent website development cost starts from $25 per hour, and the lower cost options are $50 per hour. If you want to go anything below that, I will suggest you go for a DIY solution first, because under this you will be just wasting your money. You won't be getting any quality service. So whenever you design a website, homepage typically takes 5 to 10 hours. Why? Because it's the main component of the website. Like if you go in a mall, you see one big store like Big Bazaar, or say like Lulu, or say like Carrefour or whatever, which is the anchor store which is driving the traffic towards the mall. So homepage is like your anchor display page. The USP of your website will be shown on that page, and you want it to be designed very well. So that's why homepage takes 5 to 10 hours on average information website. And after that, other pages, because they are part of that, and homepage is being designed keeping all those pages in mind, they take 2 to 4 hours. And this is, I'm talking about a very small project. Okay, so the total cost of a 6 page website would come where somewhere around like 200 to $500. Okay, if you are not having this kind of budget, go for a website maker like Wix. It's if you're going for any kind of information blog based website, you should go for WordPress. WordPress is the most popular platform. And if you're going for a WordPress website, it would be cheaper also, and you will find a lot of developers in the market. Now the second step is, you have the structure ready, everything. You need to have a design understanding how my website. So just go and look for themes for a magazine based website or WordPress. Okay, so you will get a lot of templates out there, and everyone who is looking for any kind of design service, they normally do this kind of research. And Theme Forest is the biggest marketplace for that. So here you will get an idea to start with something which is ready. Okay, so even the templates are selling of $24 or something like that. Template is just the starting point. You have to customize it a lot. It takes hours to customize the template. Okay, so, but you will at least have, okay, this is how my website should look. Okay, this is something ready. You can have a look, and you can understand, and you can guide the design. So this is all what I will suggest to you right now. AI advent is there everywhere, and people are going crazy about AI. I have tested many softwares, but this is the best method for a beginner who doesn't know how. AI is good for someone who actually knows how to design. Okay, then if he will use AI, he will save some of his time maybe. Right now it's not that mature, but if you are absolute beginner, go for this. At least this is the most important thing for any website design project. Even if you are doing by yourself, you need to answer these questions by yourself. Okay, and then you can decide whether you want to go for a DIY thing, or you don't have time, you want to entirely outsource it to a agency or something. Even if you want to outsource it completely, you have to do these things. Okay, if I'll remove the mistakes part, which you have to answer the questions, and you have to define the structure of the website. This is the minimum you have to do. Then you can approach an agency. For the cost of the project also, I've given you a basic idea. And if you are outsourcing, you should have this kind of budget. So if you like my video, if you find it informational and intuitive or whatever, or if you have any kind of questions related to website design and development, any kind of questions, you can just put it in the comment section. I would be putting this video on multiple platforms, so whatever platform you are in, just subscribe, follow, or like, or whatever, or save the video, and just drop me a line, and I will try to help you out. Thanks for watching.